mentioned before that I collect Tsum Tsums, whatever you call it, and I thought I would show you my collection because it's quite large. So I want to start off by saying how many Tsum Tsums I own. So as of Monday the 12th of November, I have got 188 Tsum Tsums. Because I have 188 Tsum Tsums, you can probably tell this is going to be quite a long video. So grab yourself a cup of tea, grab a snack, sit down, get comfortable, because we might be here a while. My Tsum Tsums aren't in like a random order, they're not just put in my shelves randomly. There is a specific order to them. I feel like you always have to have an order. It's basically the movie release date order. And I have merged Pixar and classic Disney together. I would also like to say that I have one of each Tsum Tsum. So without further ado, let's do it. Here's my collection. So I'm going to start off with the OG crew, the Mickey Mouse crew, or as I like to call them, Mickey and Friends. We have got the classic couple, Mickey and Minnie. These are obviously like my favourites because they're just the best. These are my OTP. Then we've got the next couple, Donald and Daisy, and I feel like Mickey and Minnie are like the cute couple, and then Donald and Daisy are like the two that you really wouldn't put together because they're both like hilarious but in different ways. Daisy is sassy and Donald is just a bit of a grump, but they're cute together. Then to finish the famous six, we have got Pluto and Goofy. Now, two other characters that I put in this list of people are Chip and Dale. I love Chip and Dale. I think they are so cute. They are definitely two of my favourite cute characters in Disney movies. These next Tsum Tsums will be quite familiar to you guys if you have seen my Disneyland Paris haul. We have got Huey, Dewey and Louie, and I don't remember which one's which, but we have all of them. And we've also got their uncle Scrooge McDuck. So that's all of the Mickey and Friends collection. Next we are moving on to the first motion movie, Snow White. We're moving on to Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Now I don't actually have a lot of this collection, meaning I haven't got all of the Seven Dwarfs, but I've still got some, so that counts. So we have Snow White, Little Snow herself, and we've got 3 of the Seven Dwarfs instead of 7. We have got Doc, Grumpy and Dopey. The next movie is Pinocchio. So in this collection I have got Pinocchio himself and his conscious Jiminy Cricket. I am aware that there are more characters in this collection, and I've only really seen of 2 in England, 2 others, but I know that there are more. I just haven't got them yet. Next up is Dumbo. In this collection I've got Dumbo, Mrs. Jumbo and Timothy. I'm pretty sure they're the only 3 in this collection, but I might be wrong. If I am, let me know. After Dumbo there is Bambi. So I've got Bambi himself, I've got his best buddy Thumper, who is adorable and also one of my favourite cute characters from Disney, and Miss Bunny, his significant other, I think. Haven't seen Bambi in a very long time. We've then got Flower and Friend Owl. I have no idea if that's his actual name. I'm pretty sure it is. And then we've got Farline and the Great Prince. Moving on to one of my favourites, Cinderella. We've got Cinderella herself, my OG favourite Disney princess. She's my classic favourite Disney princess. We've also got Prince Charming and her fairy godmother. Then we have 3 of the 4 mice in the Tsum Tsum collection. We have Gus, my fave, Jacques, my fave, and Perla. I had to check that her name wasn't Susie because there's either Perla or Susie, and I have Perla. And then we have Lady Tremaine, who is also known as the stepmother, the evil stepmother, and Lucifer, who I love for some strange reason. Alice in Wonderland is next. I've actually got the like classic Alice in Wonderland collection. Like there has been another collection released since this collection was out. It's like 0.2 or something, but I've got the first collection that was out. So I've got Alice and the White Rabbit, nearly forgot his name. We've also got the Mad Hatter and the Cheshire Cat, and we have got the Queen of Hearts. The next film is Peter Pan. So obviously I've got Peter Pan and I have Tinkerbell. I used to love Tinkerbell when I was younger. Absolutely loved her. We then have Wendy Darling, John Darling, Michael Darling and Nana. And I love Nana. She is great. Then we have Captain Hook and Mr. Smee. And last but not least, we have Tiger Lily and TikTok. Next is Lady and the Tramp. And this is going to be a quick one because I've only got 2. And the 2 I've got is the Lady and the Tramp. Next we have Sleeping Beauty. So we have Sleeping Beauty Aurora / Briar Rose herself. You can actually get this Tsum Tsum in like 3 different styles. So you can get her as Briar Rose, like this, like I have. Or you can get her in her pink dress or her blue dress. We've also then got Prince Philip, cute little Prince Philip in his red cape. Of course, I've got the 3 fairies, Merryweather, Fauna and Flora. We then have King Stefan and Samson. We have the owl who dances with Aurora. And of course, we've got Maleficent, of course. Next is 101 Dalmatians. I've only seen 4 in this collection. I might be wrong, there might be more, but I've only seen 4 and I've only got 1. I've got Cruella de Vil. Next is the Jungle Book. So I've got Mowgli and Baloo, Shere Khan and Kaa, and King Louie and Junior. So next up is one of my full collections. I have gone through some of my other full collections, but this collection is actually kind of significant in a really stupid way. I actually got all of these characters in the same go, apart from Marie. I've had her for a long time and the rest of the characters I saw in the Disney store and I had to buy them all. So to start off, I've got Thomas O'Malley the Alley Cat, and I've also got the Duchess. Next we have the 3 cute little kittens. We have Marie, Toulouse and Berlioz, and I love these 3. I've then got Rockford, Rockford, I don't know how you say his name. I will put his spelling here. But yeah, that's him. He's like the mice that eats all the crackers and the cheese. And last but not least, we have the 3 musical cats. We've got, I'm pretty sure this is the Scat Cat. No, maybe that's the Scat Cat. I don't know. There's Scat Cat, Hit Cat, and Shungon. That's my doorbell. Hang on. Next we have the classic Winnie the Pooh. I've got Pooh and Piglet, Tigger and Eeyore, Rabbit and Gopher, Owl and Christopher Robin. Next we have the Little Mermaid. So I have got Ariel, Sebastian and my favourite Disney villain, Ursula. Moving on to Beauty and the Beast. I actually bought the majority of this set in Disneyland Paris in 2016. So we have got Belle and the Beast, obviously. We have Cogsworth and Lumiere, Mrs. Potts and Chip Potts, and we have Philippe, who is the horse. And then we have the dynamic duo of Gaston and LeFou. Moving on to Aladdin. I'm missing one Tsum Tsum from this collection, and that is Raja. But I've got everyone else. So I have Aladdin and Jasmine, the Genie and Abu, the Sultan and Iago and Jafar. Okay, the Lion King is next. I've got Simba, Nala, Mufasa, one of my favourite Disney duos, Timon and Pumbaa, and Rafiki. Moving on to the first Disney Pixar film that is in my Tsum Tsum collection, Toy Story. And I've merged Toy Story 1, 2 and 3 together, just so it's easier for me. So we have Woody and Buzz. We have Jessie and Bullseye, who are predominantly, can't say that word, in the second movie and the third. And along with that we have Stinky Pete. From the third movie we've got Lotso and the 3 peas in a pod. And then we have got Ham and Alien. We seem to be on a Pixar roll at the moment because next we have A Bug's Life. And we've got Flick, Princess Dot, who is so cute with her little wings. And we've also got Heimlich. Another Pixar film that we have is Monsters Inc. So we have the leading characters, Mike Wazowski and Sully. We've got Little Boo, and we have got Roz, who is blimmin' hilarious, and Randall. Going back to the Disney classics now, we have got Lilo and Stitch. So of course we have actually got Lilo and Stitch. We've then got Angel, which I've heard some people call her the Pink Stitch. Her name's Angel. We've got Duckling, and we've got Jumba. Moving back to Disney Pixar films now, we are moving on to Finding Nemo / Finding Dory. I have merged the 2 together, so it is easier. So we've got Nemo and Dory. We then have the famous Bruce, Fish Are Friends, Not Food. We have Darla. We have Deb and Gil. We have good old Nigel, love him. Pearl and Sheldon. We then have good old Squirt. And from Finding Dory, we have got Hank and Bailey. Moving on to something that is neither Pixar nor Disney classics, the Muppets. I've got Kermit and Miss Piggy, Animal and Fozzie Bear, Gonzo and Ralph, and my favourite, the Swedish Chef. These next Tsum Tsums will also be familiar to you guys if you have seen my Disneyland Paris haul. If you haven't, go and watch it. I'll put it in the description below. The Incredibles. So we have Bob and Helen, Violet and Dash, and Baby Jack Jack, of course. And we've also got Frozone. Sticking with the Pixar theme, we have got Cars next. I'm not actually fussed about getting the whole selection of Cars Tsum Tsums, so I really just wanted like the originals. So I have got Lightning McQueen and Mater. And I'm happy with just having those two. These will also be familiar. Ratatouille is the next one. I've got Remy and Linguini. And then on his lonesome, representing Phineas and Ferb, we have Perry the Platypus. And still with the Pixar theme, we have Up. We've got Carl and Russell, who I love together. These are like one of my favourite pairings. They're great. And we have Doug, and my favourite character in Up is Kevin the Snipe. We are very nearly at the end of my Tsum Tsum collection, so bear with me. Okay, next up is one of my favourite Disney films, Tangled. We have got Rapunzel, who is my modern favourite Disney princess. So Cinderella is my classic and Rapunzel is my modern. We have Flynn Rider, and then we have Pascal and Maximus, who are just the best. Moving on to one of the biggest films in Disney history. I love this film, but it's also very overrated. Frozen, probably could have guessed that. We have the two sisters, Elsa and Anna. We have Olaf, Kristoff and Sven, and the one that no one really likes because he is a jerk, Hans. My last Disney Pixar Tsum Tsum collection that I have is Inside Out, and I've only got two from Inside Out because I have not seen the other ones. I have got Joy and Anger. This is the second to last collection I have for my Tsum Tsums. We have Zootopia or Zootropolis. I never really understood why that film has two names, but we're gonna roll with it. And actually this collection is kind of funny because I do not have the main characters. I don't have Judy Hopps or what's his name? Nick Wilde, but I have got a few. So I've got Mr. Big, Chief Boggo, Mayor Lionheart, Officer Clawhauser, who is the best because he eats donuts all the time, and that's great, and Assistant Mayor Bellwether. I think that's her name. Finally, we are on our last Tsum Tsum collection. I know, it's sad. Our last collection is Moana. So of course I have Moana and Maui. I have Pua. Sounds weird saying Pua, but yeah. And my favourite, Hey Hey. He even looks blooming mental in Tsum Tsum form, so. And that is all of my Tsum Tsums. That is my Tsum Tsum collection. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. It took me a blooming long time, so hope you like this video. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell to see more videos and get notified if I post new videos. And yeah, thanks for watching. I have no idea if I'm going to buy any more Tsum Tsums, but if I do, I will let you know. I will update you on my Tsum Tsum collection if it grows, which no doubt it will. Okay, right, well, bye!